Morning, guys. It is actually Monday now and not Sunday, and I feel so bad for not vlogging. And since my mom will be here today as well, and as you can tell by that, she was here yesterday, I'm not sure if I will be able to vlog, so I thought I'd just vlog now. So yesterday I was feeling very, very rubbish, and yes, I look like a mess still, or again, I don't know, but you know, that's the life with chronic illness. Sometimes you manage and sometimes you don't, and yesterday I really didn't. It was one of those days where, you know, you'll lie in bed and no matter which way you turn, no matter how you're lying, no matter if you sit up or walk, it just feels all rubbish and not good at all. So I had one of those beautiful days yesterday, and my mom asked if she should come around, and I said yes, that would be nice. And yeah, it was her feeling so bad, like so rubbish. She was super nauseous, she had stomach aches and all of that, and a migraine, and she was really, I would say she was feeling worse than I did. And she's always like, no, I'm sure I'm not, but let's be real, I think she was feeling worse. So I took it on and just cared a little bit for her, and it was fine. It worked for me. I was, you know, my mind was off myself, and my mom was feeling better at the end, just a little bit, but a little bit can go far. So yeah. And at like between maybe 9, I fell asleep. My mom left a few minutes before that. She wasn't long gone before I fell asleep, and I had a good night of sleep. I didn't wake up. I slept through till I think a little after 8, and I've been awake since then. It's now 10:46 a.m. and yeah, I have been up and about for I don't know, maybe an hour, maybe a bit more, and try to get a bit of structure and order in my kitchen and my bedroom and my desk, because like I've said, my mom will be here later and she will work, so I set up her working station as far as I can as I could. And yeah, now I'm watching Joe Frost's Extreme Parental Guidance UK. It's really, I love it. I don't know why, but I love it. I made myself a big buckload of tea, so it's like a little over a liter. And if I can achieve to drink all of it today, I'm very proud of myself, because yesterday was 400 milliliters, and as you can tell, that's really not enough. I had a migraine myself yesterday, and I have now used 7 pills against migraine in less than a week. So that's not good. Which means that if the next migraine hits me, I will set up an IV with Novalgine, because if you take triptans against migraines, they can induce a migraine as well if you take it too much, too often, and it's just, you know, it helps against the migraines, but it can also initiate migraines further down the road. So I decided I will try to break that cycle, and my body gets something else that's good for it as well, like fluids. As I told you, I stopped that the day of my gastroscopy, which was last Tuesday. So 6 days. For 6 days I haven't done it, which means for 6 days I have been feeling, you know, that I am falling back, and not, you know, I'm getting dehydrated and it's not good. But the fact is, I don't have like a big of amount of stuff left, and if I use it now, I won't have any later down and further down the road when I might feel even worse. And I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. So that's that. Tomorrow someone will be here to repair a part of my toilet, and on Thursday evening I have my doctor's appointment with my pain management doctor, PMD. My mom will be there and we will see what happens. And I can tell you, I'm not the only one who wants to, you know what's going on and if there's another solution. So yesterday I talked about this on my IG story, and that is that I started to do something. I started to lay off some of my meds. The reason for that is that my stomach issues are not getting better, because everything is going through my stomach and it's not being, I can't really do a lot. Like my GI said, all I can really do is to keep doing what I did and, get the port and all of that. But since that's off the table right now, I'm really interested to know what, like I've said, my PMD has to say, and I decided that I will try to lay off some of my meds. The problem is I need all of my meds. I really do. I cut down one of my painkillers, as you know, after I went to the ER the first time. She said it's the only one I can cut you low on, and it's the one that can be really, like the cause of something like that. And I took that painkiller for 11 years, so it was the right step. Sadly, the only thing that changed was that I was in more pain, and that was it. So now I'm trying to lay off another of my painkillers. And the problem with that is that I had problems when I started it. I had side effects in a way that just weren't pleasant at all. And also I'm trying to lay off my heart medication. And the thing is, it's not just for my heart, it's also for my tremor, because I have, like shaky hands, so I don't take it. So now I'm trying to lay off that as well. And I'm not playing with my life. It's not super risky. It's just, annoying to me, because the problem I have with my heart is that it's beating too fast. But it's not in a, like, overwhelmingly, like, life-threatening, or it's not dangerous for me to stop. It's just very uncomfortable. And the shaking, of course, can cause a lot of problems. And also, if my heart keeps on running very fast while I'm lying down or stuff like that, but I decided I want to try. If it's no use, I will just pick up the medication again, and that will be it. I will just start again. I didn't really talk about this with anyone in my closer, range, because yes, I shared it on IG. So everyone who follows me on Instagram and watches my stories knows now. But it's probably only Josie, and she knows what I'm doing. She's my friend, she's lovely, and she just wants me to feel better. So, and if she gets worried, she will tell me. If she thinks that I'm doing something stupid or something that I shouldn't do, she tells me. So it's perfect. Yeah, so I'm trying that, and the problem is just with my medication, every time I take my pills, it's not just, taking them and swallowing, and that's irritating my stomach. The bigger problem is just the pills themselves, because while my stomach tries to digest them, I'm in pain. You know, it's not just the nausea that's getting worse, it's also the pain. I have stomach aches real bad. Yesterday evening it was really, really bad. I can still feel my stomach working now. I took my pills like over 2 hours ago, and it still is like weird, you know. It's not necessarily my stomach anymore, but you know, it's not feeling good, and that's just not the best thing. Let's be real. And because I'm talked about migraines, I'm getting a migraine. Great, so I will do IVs. It's also frustrating right now. It's really frustrating, and my family and my friends, we are all on the same page, and the only one who's not on the same page with us is my doctors. So what will happen next? I have no idea. I wish I knew. But I guess we will be closer to an answer to that on Thursday. If not, I will get really, really mad. So, yeah. Oh, I will call that doctor I looked up last week today to make an appointment. And yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. I really want a new perspective on things, and you know, someone with fresh eyes who does not have any emotional or, you know, ties to me, like a long time of knowing each other, can kind of, you know, make an emotional string where, you know, normally wouldn't. And I'm not talking like, you know, love or caring a lot or something like that. It's just, you know, if you know someone for 11 years, it just is the way it is. Professional or not, it's bound to change. So yeah, I will make that appointment, and I will make it after I've finished vlogging, because it's almost 11 now, and I close at 12 probably. So yeah, I'm just trying to be patient, and I hope I will be able to take a shower today. I'm not sure though, but we'll see. So that's pretty much what's going on. That's me putting you up to speed. Let's just hope. Let's just hope. You know, knock on wood, fingers crossed. I don't know what else, but just, if you can, if you have the amount or, you know, the power to do so, please send some positive vibes my way. I can really need them. And if you need some positive vibes from me, I of course give them to you gladly. Oh, I did edit yesterday 2 vlogs. The thing is, I don't really have to edit much these days, or I just decide to, you know, not try to achieve perfection, because, you know, life isn't perfect and vlogs aren't perfect and all of that. So sometimes I just keep in my stumbling, mumbling, whatever, if it's not getting like too long of a vlog. So I'm a bit like, I'm almost back to a schedule. I uploaded vlogs the last few days every day. I will do so today as well, and we'll try to edit today, of course, like every day. I try guys, and I really hope I will achieve something today. And I'm proud of myself that I managed to edit 2 vlogs yesterday, so that's amazing. What I really love though is that since I've been very active on the vlogs of the Fry Life, meaning watching it very early, so I know now the schedule, like between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. they are uploading every evening my time, you know, and Germany. So every evening I'm, you know, just waiting for that vlog to go up and watch it and comment. And since I've done that, I gained like 8 new followers, which is amazing, and I'm just so happy. And you know, that's just the thing. I tend to be someone very quiet in the community, like when it comes to comment on stuff or things like that, especially when it's on vloggers pages which have like thousands and 10,000s and 100,000s of followers, because I think, you know, so many have already commented and they will probably not even get to read it because, you know, they have a life and it can be a lot to read through hundreds of comments every day. So I get it, but I really love being there at the beginning, you know, just watching it right when it goes up, and just talking a little bit to Mary and Peter in the comments is just very sweet and nice, and you know, I really like it a lot, and I really want to be more active in the community, which is why I started vlogging and I started to change my Instagram page and all of that, because I want to be a positive influence somehow, and I want change, you know. We need change, so we needed it yesterday, let's be real, and we will need it over the next few decades and more than that, further down the road. And you know, if we don't speak up, who will? So guys, speak up if you can, if you want to. Yell, believe me, yell, or nothing will ever change. But yeah, so I think this is me for today's vlog overall, because I have now talked for almost 20 minutes and I think it was a good talk. So I love you guys. I hope you are using your spoons well this week, and have a marvelous day, have a marvelous week. I hope you had a good night's sleep and have someone around you who loves you and fights with you every day. They're so important. Tell them you love them. And yeah, I guess that's it. So remember to keep on fighting, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Bye.